Well, I mean, if you take a look at the tally of alpine expeditions and climbs I've done or led, currently I think the scores are around 70. Mountaineering is essentially a pretty self-indulgent exercise. I fell into the business of what you call motivational speaking by accident. People liked the story and they wanted me to tell the story. And then when I realized, wow, you can get paid doing that. And that's how it started, really. I've had a CEO of an Indian company come up to me and to tell me he was inspired to go and trek to the North Pole. What I got a week after returning from Everest was something called Guillan-Barre syndrome. It just happened coincidentally about a week after we returned. I lost the ability to move everything else. So I only could move my left eyelid. Both my legs below the knees have some weakness and disability. It takes about a third more energy to climb a particular obstacle or to climb a mountain than, say, compared to a normal person in that sense. And eventually I made a return to climbing at the end of 1999. That was an incredibly powerful emotional experience, getting back into climbing. Yes, there's a fear of getting back to climbing, but if you love climbing so much like I did, you'll find a way. That's why you show me anybody who hasn't failed in anything in their life, and I'll show you an underachiever. So for me, the quality of the achievement has to be tempered by what I call the quality of the experience. So let's say you want to climb mountain X, that's a very famous, challenging mountain. If you do it, I mean, the cocktail party bragging rights could be significant, and the quality achievement could be significant, but what's the quality of the experience? I mean, now when I watch videos of me doing on that climb, I should never have been on that climb. That's a very good question. I never answered this. First of all, I've never actively sought help from like any charities. And one guy has a quadruple amputee, so he's got no hands and no feet. So you can imagine the kind of daily challenges he faces. So when I meet people like that, I mean, look, you can't complain about anything small in your life and not feel like a total jerk when you meet people who are so incredibly inspiring like that. Currently, the way my business is structured is that most of my clients are multinationals, and very often with a regional team challenge, or they want an added value component in their multi-day conference. I think I'll stop doing this when they stop paying me and when it stops being fun. So now it's an interesting part of my life where I get to go into a different area, what we call discovery. You start looking around and you discover new things about the world, about other people, and we find ways to see how you can engage with that, engage with new realities, and find new opportunities. Yesterday, I went back to inline skating, which I haven't done in 17 years. So again, it's a huge learning curve, and I have a very sore bottom because of that.
Breakfast Network.